My name is Ryan Cousins. I'm co-founder and CEO of krtkl. We're a San Francisco-based hardware company. So everybody, always talks about how hard hardware is, but a lot of times it can be hard to put that into dollars and cents. So to kind of give you a rough idea, one of the this last year in 2017, about $6 billion was invested from a venture standpoint into hardware startups. Of all the kind of global embedded projects, about 75% of them are either canceled or late. And 92% of those startups that were invested in either totally died off, just went out of business, or failed to exit, so kind of became kind of zombies for their investors. So hardware is pretty hard, and what we do is we try and make it a little easier. So the main problems we're solving for companies who are trying to bring hardware products to market are building hardware that works and getting software to run on it. So what we've done is modularize hardware in a form factor that's basically the size of a business card, and it gives you basically 100% software-driven way to address hardware problems. So we use software reconfigurable hardware modules with a series of other kind of components of the ecosystem to make development easy. And it's intended to be a prototype to production platform for people creating edge AI devices and products. So the idea is, you can get customized hardware effectively in a matter of, minutes in terms of actually how long it takes to produce that hardware versus, the months and millions of dollars it would take to produce that in a totally custom fashion. As far as competitive solutions and technologies go, our advantages are pretty clear. It's kind of a lot of it's centered around power and performance, as well as customization. And I think I was mentioning with the shorter lead time to market and doing a completely custom silicon implementation. So in terms of the applications we're going after, it's obviously not just a one size fits all for everything, but specifically what we're focused on is AI at the edge. So by 2025, the total annual unit shipments for AI edge devices is supposed to reach about 2.6 billion. Half of those are mobile phones, and then once you take out things like PCs and smart speakers and stuff that isn't really relevant to our industry, you get this kind of industrial IoT and robotics segment. So it's kind of these more advanced applications and products that are kind of in these medium volume sweet spot of, give or take like 10,000 units a year kind of thing. Our general business model, where we derive our revenue from, is kind of split across the board, primarily between these single sale per unit hardware costs, or hardware revenue rather, and then recurring software licenses, as well as services. So a lot of times we'll end up integrating our product into an ODM or OEM product. Right now, where we're at, so I'll give you some numbers in a second, but we've launched our first generation of the hardware module. It's in production right now. We've had a couple of OEM products that have integrated our product into theirs, and we just ramped up production for a video processing and networking platform to get into more kind of application-specific solutions. And we're now layering IP on top of that, coming out working on the newest generation of the kind of core module, and then building some additional saleable IP. So the krtkl founding team, we've been working together about 10 years. Myself, Jamil, and Russell. Jamil's a embedded systems expert, been doing this stuff for 20 plus years, safety critical systems, medical devices, industrial automation, that type of stuff. Russell's primarily our software engineer, so he deals a lot of system integration work, machine learning, product development. And I kind of handle primarily sales, marketing, growth, partnerships, that kind of stuff. Our revenue today, we've made about $2 million in total revenue, about $900K last year. We are raising around right now, which I'll describe a little bit more in the next slide. So our goal with that immediate round is to get to profitability, in which case, after a couple of years, we'll be able to be in a position of raising a follow-on round for growth purposes. So, again, about $2 million made in revenue to date, 4,600 units shipped. About half of the round that we're raising would go towards R&D, and the rest is kind of geared, split between operations and just kind of pure growth. So leveraging what we have now and getting into more products and contracts and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So, welcome any feedback or questions.